Hey everybody, this is Shamika. So I know you guys have been seeing that I have been posting my business credit cards. So I wanted to be able to show you the first step you're going to need in doing that, and that is incorporating your business in your state. I live in Florida, so we're going to do Florida. The website is sunbiz.org, and we're going to go to start a business, and it's going to take you here. Once you choose which type of business you want, we're going to choose LLC since that's usually the most common in the state. You do get to also choose nonprofit and a for-profit, which is a corporation. But like I said again, we're going to just go with LLC since that is usually the most common and what people usually file. So there's two sections here on this second page, and of course we're going to go to file articles of organization, but over here to the, well, hold on, we're going to go file the articles of organization on the left, and over here to the right is to correct. You're going to use your tracking number, and I'll show you where you get that from later on. So we're going to go to file articles of organization so we can start this new filing, and this is where the magic begins. So we are going to use today's date. This is an imaginary one, but I am just going to walk through the steps and show you what it is you need to do. The filing fee is $125 in the state of Florida. Every state's price is different. If you are curious about filing or what your filing fee is, you need to go to your Google search and put in your Secretary of State and the state name that you live in, and that is how you could get taken to that page. All right, so there are two extra fees that you can pay if you choose, and I'll show you what those are. Here you're going to put your business name, but make sure you put LLC at the end. Most people do not, and it gets kicked back. All right, so make sure you put LLC at the end. Additional $5 if you want a certificate of status, if you want something to hang up inside of your business. It's an additional $30 if you want it to be a certified copy. Certified just means that it has an official seal or stamp from your the office up in Tallahassee, and they'll send it to you. It's not necessary. It's just if you want that for your personal edification, I would just say pay the $125. And if someone needs to verify that you are in business, you can tell them to go to sunbiz.org and look you up. So what's your principal place of business? Really fast. If you have a office or a business that has an address, that is where that address goes. Majority of you that are starting out, you do not. You work from home, or you have a virtual business like an online boutique or something like that. You would just put your home address. Down here, it asks you for your mailing address. If it is the same as your principal business address, you're just gonna check that box, and it's gonna auto-populate that information right down there for you. We are now moving on to the registered agent section. I am putting my company name there because I do offer registered agent service. I'll explain really quick what a registered agent is. That is the individual that intercepts the mail, important mail, like if your company's being sued, if you are being served, they take it to your registered agent, and it is your registered agent's responsibility to get that mail to you. A lot of people are too busy. They don't have time to necessarily check that mail. It's not usually the home address. So if that's the service that you're interested in, my company provides it, and you get to this next box, and it tells you that they want the name of the registered agent, not the company, but the name of the individual. So you make sure if you see this yellow box, you put the name of the individual. Now, if you don't want to hire a registered agent, you can put your own self down. So just so you guys know, but I'd be remiss if I did not offer my services to you. This section here is asking you for your name and your email address. This, if they have any correspondence, sometimes you will get an email. If they have a quick question they may want to ask and they don't want to call, they may just email you. And I am talking about the individuals that work up in Tallahassee that actually handle the LLC filings. Okay, so it's asking you to double check your email address here, and now it's asking you for the signature of an authorized representative. Normally this would be the CEO's name, unless your organizational structure is different and you put someone else in charge, but normally that is the name that goes there. Now they are asking you to list any individual that is an authorized personnel that will make any type of decision. So this is where you would put, if you were an LLC and you had partners, you would list all of your partners down here. So as you see, I just put CEO, I put the name. If it is a company that's making decisions, you can put that company name, but more than likely it's just going to be an individual name. So I'm putting the address again. Here I just put the home address because we're gonna pretend this individual works from a home-based business. Something to make sure you pay attention to is to make sure you're putting the information in the right box. As you can see, I was not, and I put the city and state in the zip code area. So I'm going to correct myself here and get it right. So just make sure you're paying attention, because it will not let you go to the next screen if there are any mistakes. So I do like that, because it kind of catches you. Can be aggravating too, but it's helpful. All right, so if you don't have any other individuals that are authorized representatives of this business, then you would just fill that out, click the box, go on to the next page. This page is where you just check to make sure there are no mistakes. Make sure you look this over thoroughly, because if you need to make any changes, you will have to pay an additional, I forgot what the fee is, but there is a fee to make any changes. So make sure you are paying real close attention on this page. All right, so we're gonna click and go to the next page. Give me a second, it's coming. It's a little slow. You get a pop-up here. It's just telling you to make sure you looked at your information. They're gonna give you that document tracking number. Remember I said earlier you're gonna need that. You will need that, because if you happen to call the help desk and have any issues, you will give them that document tracking number. And here you just make your payment. Your document tracking number is listed again. Your payment is $125, and once you submit, you're done. Congrats, and you are now a business owner.